Hey everybody, this is not a really easy video to make, so bear with me, but I want to go through and address some things that have happened in the last year or so and talk to those who've not kept up to date with what I've been doing and stuff since the since April 2022. But before we get to that, I just want to say that I've improved myself to be a much better person on YouTube. I've been more open about what I've been struggling and dealing with. If you're not sure, I do have autism. I'm not throwing that in there, pulling that in there to make an excuse. No, I'm saying that because when you get criticized or where you get into something, it's hard. You react differently, and it's hard to maintain calm if you're autistic. And unfortunately, I'm when it comes to those situations, I want the situation to be solved, but I panic, I overreact, and autism makes it really hard to deal with. And when you're on YouTube, especially in the NASCAR community, on Twitter, wherever you are at, it's hard to maintain, your composure if you're autistic. Like, seriously, every morning I have to take medicine in my milk to maintain my composure throughout the day, and not and even especially even if I'm stressing about stuff. That's what I take every morning. I even talk to a psychologist every once in a while, at least, either on the phone or in person. But the things I want to talk about that has happened throughout the last year to earlier this year. Let's just go back to April last year. I'm just gonna say this. That post I made about Justin McCall, that one was unintentional. I've worded it really, really wrong. I did not mean it for it to come out like that, like I was supporting him. I do not support him. In fact, I hate him. I was trying to say that I what the whole purpose of that post was me trying to say that I was not going to, support him, but I was not going to, constantly going on his channel and, harass him or make constant posts or comments. That's what I was trying to say. And it came off as really badly, and I feel regretful that I even made that post. I wish I didn't. I wish I could turn back time and and prevent that from happening, but you learn from your mistakes, you live and learn, and I've not made a singular mistake about involving that sort of situation ever since April 2022. And I've been, even if you're not sure, I've even made an apology video about around that time, like that soon after the NASCAR race that took place, the Cup Series race. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know on that. If you're not sure about Justin McCall, I even made a few videos about him on this channel. It's a whole it's a whatchamacallit, it's a long story. Let's just say that. And then what has happened during December 2022, which was about 8 months after the situation. And I was trying to, make a post about Lionel race cars or Lionel diecasts. And when I was reading a comment, I kind of used, a rude tone to mock, even though I was trying to make it a joke, and I've made some people upset at me, and I also felt regretful for that because prior to that, we didn't have any complications, and everyone was fine with one another. And I'll admit the stress got to me on that one. I wish I could, also go back in time and prevent myself from talking like that. Like I didn't say anything bad. I was just saying it in like a really, really, rude tone. I was like talking like this. Hey, this guy is just crazy for talking like that. Like, that's what I meant. That's what the tone was, and I'm not happy of that. I wish I could also turn back time, like I said about. I repeated myself, and then of course about yesterday, where I stood up for somebody. I'm not gonna name names, because I think you know the whole situation, and that's what made me to really make this video. Because yes, what happened yesterday, someone said they're gonna stop being friends with somebody for them supporting me, even though they didn't actually support me. They heart my comments, yes, but they're not like subscribe to my channels and watch and like my videos or posts. And that's where I came in, and I was defending him, saying to that certain person that I've apologized at the time. I've improved myself as a human being. I've improved my well-being. I've improved my self-aware for more people. I've improved all of that. And hearing the criticism of people calling me a narcissist or a loser, that got to my head. And since then I've been wanting to improve myself, and since then I've been under way more control. People see it, some people do, some people don't, but mostly there's people that believe me and see the sincerity of what I have to say and what my intentions are. And I'm even sincere for myself because I know I'm speaking from the heart. I'm not just saying it just to get clicks or just to get attention. I'm not. I'm saying it because I really feel bad. I'm not a J station or one of those dumbasses. I'm a guy who speaks from the heart. I'm not the type of person that likes to make mistakes. I'm not the type of person who also likes to piss people off. I don't know if I don't know if it's on my autism or if it has anything else to do. But once again, I'm not trying to throw autism in there like it's an excuse. It's not. I'm not saying it is. I'm not trying to use that as an excuse. I'm just saying that I was born differently. It's hard to react, and when you make certain posts, you don't check it out or check it over, and you don't word it right. And since I linked you or added you in the description, I just gotta say as I'm really sorry for everything that's happened in April 2022. I really am, for what's happened with Justin. I did not mean to start supporting him. That was not the intention right there. I was not going to support him. What I said was what you guys thought I was gonna do, but of me supporting him, but I was not. I was not going to support him, which I was gonna try and put there with also me not wanting to go on his channel and constantly make comments because he blocked me anyways. So it just shows how bad of a person he really is. But I don't know what got through my head during that day. If you don't want to forgive me, that's totally fine. But if you do forgive me for my past mistakes, then I really appreciate it, and I'm more likely to resubscribe to your channel. But until then, if it takes some time to, think in your head or talk, like process in your mind, then I'll stand by it and I'll let you make your decision. I'm not a guy who wants to be a dictator or wants to get people to make automatic decisions. I just want people to take their time wisely. So yeah, those are the things that happened in the last year or so that I'm not proud of. That I wish I could go back in time, rewind time, and prevent those things from happening. And I've improved, like I said. I know I said this for the millionth time in this video, but I've sincerely, and I mean this, I've really improved myself to be a lot better, to have more self-aware for people than I originally previously did about a year or two ago. I've had more care, more support from my subscribers, my community, everyone on the internet, basically, depending on who they are. I've got respect for, and have, except for those type of people. But you know the type of people I'm talking about. My community, the good people in the NASCAR community, the good people in the Simpsons community, the Family Guy community, all over the board. So yeah, if you want to forgive me, or if you want to comment on this video, make sure to please comment on this video. Let me know. So yeah, this one was a long video in the making. I've been wanting to make this video for just to talk about this for quite some time. I never got to it, but now I've made it, and I hope you can forgive me. So anyways, I'm gonna head off now. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Peace out, y'all.